Right, so, I came completely unprepared. What's up, guys? Yeah, this mode. So we're skipping the intro today. And to be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to do the intro. Until I get a new PC. Or new PC parts, rather. Reason for that being, right? My PC just straight up can't handle it. Like, my audio is extremely glitchy right now. At least for me. I don't know if it is for you guys, but it's super, super glitchy. So I didn't want to risk having the stream end for no reason or having my PC crash because it can't handle everything that's going on right now. Yeah, so I am completely unprepared. I need to open up the actual tab to watch the stream. We're listening to dog. Alright, YouTube. Throw that there. Alright, so, I guess while we're waiting for this to load, while I load this up and everything, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, let's talk about why I haven't been streaming. Let's talk about why I haven't been here. Let's just talk. Let's chat for a second. Let's chat for a minute. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, that was easy. Also, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to watch the, Forza Horizon 4 stream that they did, Playground Games, and then after that go over to the Forza monthly live stream and check that out, skim through it a little bit, see if there's anything good. I just gotta get this freaking thing to load up first. HD. Okay. Put this thing on full screen. Alright. Why are you playing? I didn't play yet. I'm doing pretty good, Soul. I missed you. I missed me too. Now, I miss streaming. I really do. I want to stream more. It's just... One, you know... I don't know. I'll try and get back into it. It's just... I probably won't be doing Forza just as much. Well, I'll do what I can. We'll see what happens. A long way, but we all know it'll make it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And hey, even, you know, I got things in the works. Don't worry. Don't worry. How's your day so far? I haven't really done anything. Although I was playing Apex a little bit ago and had my first double-digit kill game. 10 kills. So, we would have won that game as well. But I got literally scared. Because I was chasing after this guy. I heard him walking around. I was trying to find this guy. And then all of a sudden, start shooting at me with the wingman. It scared the crap out of me. It was honestly funny. Those are moments that I kind of wish I was streaming, but, you know, is what it is. Nearly 15k? We gotta hit 14k first. You should do a Forza 7 open lobby stream? Maybe at some point. I don't know. I kind of want to do like a NASCAR thing on there. But, that just kind of depends. I don't know. Must be bad internet connection. It's gotta be on your end, my man, because everything looks perfectly fine on mine. On my end. Any news on the new car? I guess we'll see. We will see. What's up, Hazza? Alright, let me do this. Man, I am rusty at this. I need to get back into all this. Alright. So, I gotta fix some settings real quick, because nothing is... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Did you miss me? Of course. Oh my god. It's not. Alright, webcam... That's not what I want. We'll get there. I gotta take the delay off real quick. Hold up. I just glitched. Nice. Alright. Now what? Okay, I think we're good to go. Pretty sure. Let me pause that music actually while I have the chance. You solo today? Yeah, no, I'm not streaming anyone today. Unfortunately. But no, today we're just looking at Update 7. Hopefully we'll see some good things. I'm really... Hey, Lewis Morton with the 2.99 pounds. Thank you, brother. I greatly appreciate you.
Watching from the UK.
Awesome, bro. Well, I'm glad to have someone internationally watching this live stream right now. Big things about to happen. Anyways, so yeah, we're just reacting to what's coming in Update 7. over the next month of Forza Horizon 4. So I'm hoping something good comes from it. I really am. Because, to be honest with you, I mean, you guys know, Horizon 4 just kind of feels stale right now. So, all you can do is hope and wish, you know? What happened to Obama? What? What you talking about? What you talking about, Doug? Alright, let's just get right into it, though.
Xbox One.
Xbox One.
Hello guys and welcome to this month's Forza Horizon 4 stream, live here from Playground Games. I'm your host, Retro Crystal, and as you can see it's a little bit different, but that's because our designer Mike Brown will be joining us straight after this stream, live from Seattle. So make sure you stay tuned for more information.
I kind of want to move out to Seattle,
today,
to be honest.
We've got some other fellow people, so we've got Matt, how are you?
What's up, Laser?
Yeah, I'm doing well, yeah.
Remember Obama subscriber. Okay, there's a couple of different Obamas,
as well as
man.
playing actually some Trials Rising, just because like if I'm not.
I want to try out Trials Rising. Is that any good? Have any of you tried that yet?
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. So, as some people know as well, which I'll ask you in a sec, it is International Women's Day, and we are celebrating here at Playground Games. So I'm gonna ask.
True. How do you feel about Horizon 4 so far? It's a good game, brilliant game, beautiful game. Just needs some work. I'll just keep it at that. I will be making. I'll be trying to make a video sometime soon, just talking about like what they could fix and what they could change to make it just that much better, you know. So. Be on the lookout for that.
What's your favourite women in gaming?
I'm probably going to have to go with Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, just a really good character.
What's up, Saul?
And what about you,
really uncomfortable, bro? I'm uncomfortable. I haven't been streaming in a while.
From Mirror's Edge.
This is weird.
Oh, nice.
I played that.
I'm trying to get my mindset back into the fact that I'm still streaming.
That's like awesome stuff that I would never do.
Needs more
not
content?
Without using
pretty
weapons,
much,
unfortunately. So I'm not that hardcore, I'm afraid.
It's already got some great ideas.
And what about you, Chris?
Just
I really like
some work.
Lara Croft in the original, and you know the reboot of the series, 2013 one was it?
Awesome,
her character, and that was great. Really liked what they did.
I might. I
Lara
don't know.
Croft is definitely
we'll see
a
what
good character. Definitely a good character. Right, guys, let's show you what's coming up later in the stream.
Festival playlist.
So, first of all, we've got our brand new festival playlist. Following that, we've got our updates and fixes, especially those that you definitely want to hear. We've got a community route by our fellow community, Andy YTE. We've got some more information on our RTR cars. We've got our community photos and our photos.
Okay, real quick, without spoiling anything, those of you who have seen this live stream, is it as disappointing as the last live stream was? At least, is it as disappointing as we all kind of felt it was? Or at least most people felt. I'm just curious, so I know that, like, if I should skip through any bits of it, or... No, yes, okay, well that's kind of contradictory, we can't really, you know? Okay, 2 no's, 2 yeses, that doesn't help, we'll just watch it.
And also we're finishing off with another new feature, Showcase Remake.
Thank you, Rowan.
So, why don't we get into our first feature? So we're going to show you a brand new festival playlist here in Forza Horizon 4. It's a new feature within the game that allows you to get the most desirable rewards.
So, P1G Charlie can stream, really?
A set reasons of challenges, both within the Forza-thon and also seasonal events. And Matt, do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to show you this because it really changes the way that you're going to be playing the game. Internally, we've all been playing it, and it really just.
It's a little less disappointing.
When you boot the game, you're just going to go straight into this to get the gameplay that you want. So if you want to show us it, it's just in the pause menu, easily accessible to the festival playlist. So you'll see all of the seasonal content that's available. So a lot of things you'll be familiar with, like the weekly
What's up, Celeste?
the dailies, the trial.
How you going?
There's the showcase remakes, the thing that we'll be showing more later. But there's all the seasonal championships, and there's also some other things like there's the monthly rivals and the.
So this is just like showing all the seasonal things
as well. You'll just need to qualify for online adventure.
There's the RTR Mustang. I actually quite like this.
So this kind of keeps track of
the way it's all laid out.
Happening.
Because then you actually want to complete all of it.
You can see the rewards. You can look ahead to seasons
for sure,
ahead, and you can see what rewards are up.
Thank you, Hey, for those of you who said that I hope your remix wins, speaking of which, if you haven't heard the remix yet, I uploaded that earlier today, so go listen to that. But, if you guys say you want me to win and you hope I win, just realize you can help me win. Just go to the website and leave a like on the track. That helps more than you can imagine. By the way, side note, if you guys know Slushy, he's the one who made the song. I talked to him on the phone, literally yesterday. It was a short little convo, but he put out a phone number on Twitter, and I was like, yeet, I'm gonna call that. So I did that. it took a few tries, of course, because he had like 100 people calling him, but he answered. I didn't expect him to answer, so I completely forgot what I was gonna say. And we were like, hi, hello, hello. Like, we were just doing that like a few times, and then I told him that I'm gonna be seeing him when he comes to Iowa pretty soon. He said that his phone was getting really hot because everyone was trying to call him. And I said, well, hopefully it doesn't catch on fire and make a good video, though. I should have, now that I look back at it, I should have told him about the remix. I should have told him about this other idea that I'm working on. Yeah. But no, my mind went, yes, I'm going to see you soon. And he thought that was pretty cool. And then I said, yo, you should like follow me on Twitter or something, so like if we see each other, if maybe we can work something out at when you come out to Iowa. And he's like, yeah, let me follow you real quick. What's your name? And I told him, and he was like, look, it sounded like he was looking through. And then as soon as he was like, I think he was about to follow me or something, or I don't know. He was like, oh no, don't do that, or I don't know, something. So I don't know if his like phone broke or like glitched out or something. Or I don't know if it was just bad luck, and because he didn't follow me, or if I got played. I'm gonna take it that I got played, but you know, is what it is. No, it's fine. I don't blame him. He probably has like 100 people asking him to follow when those when he answers those calls. So I don't. Is what it is, but we'll be friends someday. Maybe. Is there remix on Spotify? No. No, I don't know how to do any of that. Like, I don't know how to post it on Spotify or iTunes because you need like a certain way to do that, and it's kind of just ridiculous, kind of. So I'll figure it out at some point, maybe someday, but we'll see what happens. What's up, Sugar? You got played? Probably. Well, thank you for the support, Jacqueline. But yeah, if you guys do want to help me win the giveaway, you need to go over to the website, which is the link is in the very top of the description. Click it. Leave a like on the track. At least give it a listen, even if you don't want to leave a like on it, just give it a listen. The play helps as is. Anyways, back to the stream.
You want that?
Enough ranting.
You have to wait
or
until
not
winter.
ranting, but rambling.
But probably the coolest thing about this is it also.
But yes, I do like this layout.
Complete progress for each season and for the series as a whole. So you can see we've just
done
the monthly Rivals event, so we're 6% of the way through that season, and when we hit the 50% and 100% thresholds, you can see the rewards that are on offer. So if you take a look, you know, we can get a Mustang and a Porsche for doing just summer, but
Porsche.
we do all four of the seasons. 50% a Ferrari F50 GT, very expensive car, one of my favorite cars in the game as well. And for 100%,
what's up, X?
The Ford Capri FE, which
also, if there's anyone from Playground who ever watches these streams, which I very highly doubt there is, but if there somehow is, because somebody mentioned it in Mitch's stream, I think at one point, and I like popped in for a second, and then I had to go downstairs, but they said, I wonder if Playground Games watches these streams, and I was like, you know, maybe, I don't know. But if there's anyone from Playground Games watching and I ever like make little jokes, don't take it to heart. It's just entertainment and content, to be honest. So if there is anyone from Playground Games watching, you guys are cool. Keep up the good work.
A lot of you are freaking out about right now.
Watch the chat go wild.
I know. But so do you want to tell us a little bit about the
What's
dailies
up,
as well? Because the dailies are actually really, really important when it comes to the festival playlist.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be doing 7 dailies in each season to get 100%. And obviously they time out in 3 days, so you need to keep regularly coming back to the game and ticking off those dailies to make sure you don't miss out on your chance to 100%. Otherwise, that Ford Capri, that's not going to be yours. But shall we just get into it? So one of the best features of this is it's not just there for your information, it's actually the best way to get at the gameplay. So if you just hit any tile, press A, it takes you straight to the map where you can play it. So yeah, let's go play this seasonal PS.
So once you complete these, what sort of things happen?
Gotta go, it's all good, so
So
no worries, man.
Obviously there's the regular rewards you'd expect, like I think we're gonna get a super wheel spin for doing this a seasonal PR stun, and then it'll go gold and add to our progress.
I'll probably be live on Twitch later tonight if you guys want to tune in.
Nice. I've seen a few people in chat, you've been asking a lot of questions. I just want to remind people that we want to show all the new content and update that's coming up. And unfortunately, because the chat goes so quickly, sometimes we miss some questions, and we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we're answering everything. So if you do have any questions, please keep hold of them, but tweet us them at WeArePlayground, or you can send them to our support site. which should hopefully the link will be posted in chat.
So I'm sure loads of you are really familiar with seasonal PR stunts, but the basic idea is that it's even harder than the 3-star target.
Behind you.
This is going to be very difficult. A lot of pressure on Chris.
Stop playing
to get this. So we
stop playing, dog.
A really great car, the RJ Anderson trophy truck.
It's not a bad run.
Remember when I first entered your stream?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I
don't remember when you first entered, but I remember when you weren't mod, if that counts.
You gonna go again?
If that counts for something.
Sweet.
Yeah, Snapchat, I do, but I try to keep it as private as possible, because I use it a lot, like, to actually communicate to people. Also, they're just doing a little jump thing, so I'm not too concerned about it. But, no, I try to keep it on the down low, because I use it a lot to contact some people, like friends and whatnot, and close friends and stuff like that. So I try to keep it private, but I do have Instagram and Twitter if you want to follow me there. It's kind of the same thing. Kind of. They both have stories. Well, Twitter doesn't, but it works. I don't even... I'd post more on Twitter if more people actually, like, were there, you know? I only get, like, one like from one person who, like, supports every now and again. Oh, I just saw the Z4. Nice. What's up, S&D Kill Switch? Also, I saw you, Nasty. I saw you with that yogurt. I actually had some yogurt frozen bars earlier.
A dev build. We are playing on a dev build right now, if it's not obvious. But also, I've seen some things about when the new... I know I mentioned about questions, however, we can speak about the update. The update will be going live next week.
Let's just have some magic and look away so we can debug into it. There we go. Thanks very much.
I wonder if they're going to accidentally release the dev build at some point.
There might be things that you see in it which are not exactly as you would see in your version of the game.
What's going on today? We're just looking at the new update for Horizon 4.
Before it even goes live.
Yeah, of course, Guy.
Guys. And it also lets us...
I like the new update. Well, we haven't really found too much about it yet. Okay. Is that... Does that wing come stock on the Funko? The F9? I'm going to call it the F9 because that Funko just sounds weird. Is this wing normally here? I forget. The wing isn't stock. Is it already an option in the game? Or, like, was it already in the game? Because, like, I don't remember seeing this wing. Has it just been lame? Well, I mean, the main thing is just the seasonal... The way it's laid out, you can actually see all the seasonal like events that's going on, which is kind of neat. Actually, kind of makes you want to do it. It's already in. Okay, I didn't know if this was like something new because I think this is the point where I popped into Mitch's stream for like half a second, and I saw that this wing was on it, and I was like, don't think I've ever seen that wing before, but I don't know. I probably have.
No, we're not.
We're going to do this properly.
So which vehicle are you using right now?
This is the Funko F9, which is well known as being good for danger signs.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the cards that's available in the Fortune Island expansion. Just an absolutely ludicrous Doom Buggy.
Why anyone would put 1700 horsepower on one of these?
Oh!
So when is this new update?
Yes.
Nice.
Alright, come on, 180.
Later this week.
Yeah, well done.
There we go. Nice.
Nice, good job.
Just checking the data here on my laptop. Looks like,
So if we check back at the festival playlist.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, so you see it's gone gold, that's been complete, and our completion percentage has gone up. Is there anything else you want to check out on the current seasonal content?
Should we have a go at the
Awesome, Tiger, thank you, man.
Central Rivals?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's give that.
Which is already gold, which means that Chris has had a little bit of practice.
Coincidentally, here's one I tried earlier.
Yeah.
What's up, chocolate donut?
Are we being stitched up here?
I don't know, we might be. Yeah.
Well, it could be fun.
Yeah, so one thing I'm actually personally really excited for is because the monthly rivals is part of the festival playlist.
The Z4
You're
looks
going to
kind
have
of
to
neat.
do these to get the big rewards now.
What's up, Scout
whereas
Wings?
before it was kind of just for the people who
How you doing, brother?
want to do rivals. You know, everyone is incentivized to come play it now, and all you have to do is post a clean lap. So it's not like we're getting it off skill or anything. But
guys,
I think
it's the
rivals
new
is a really
Supra.
fun mode, so I hope that more people try it, and I hope the leaderboard is really competitive this time around.
Isn't this car, like, didn't they actually take a lot from this car for the new Supra, though?
Getting that lap that is just right.
Or am I just
retarded? There's nothing really like it.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's also a lot of frustration.
I mean, I've been okay.
The frustration is
okay.
what makes it satisfying.
Yeah, that's it. You have to put the effort in.
suppose while we're here,
what's up, Cole?
Mention this is the
Give it Escalade, probably.
Is,
not
new to
I have no
Horizon
idea.
4 for this update as well.
Yeah, that is
Nice.
cool.
How do you get this car then? Because it's a reward card.
Yes, a reward card. I can't remember exactly.
From the festival playlist. I can't remember exactly which season it is, but if you're playing all the seasonal content, you will be able to get this car through the festival playlist.
I was about to say, those that are new to the stream and you've just joined in, we are trying out a brand new feature, which is a festival playlist. So within the festival playlist, you got to try all the seasonal events, and also it keeps track of everything you've done to give you rewards, such as a Ford Capri, which, by the way, is 100% completion though, so it isn't just easy to receive this, even though I know a lot of you out there have been asking for this car.
It's a good line through there.
Man, a wide body kit ready for the new
Not
Supra.
actually
I don't think they
easy
did.
car
I
to
think those are
control,
just
especially
renders that
when
people have made.
Because
I've seen a lot of those.
And manual gears as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely
Hey, what's up,
be
Mitch?
checking out the leaderboard in a couple of weeks' time and probably seeing some absolutely insane.
How do you feel about the update 7?
Yeah,
I'd be
What's your
curious to see
opinion on
how
it?
quickly they
Without
complete
spoiling
the,
anything.
the playlist. I wonder who, like, how quickly you can actually do everything.
Again,
Also,
it'll be
congrats
very
on getting like
surprising.
150 people
Very
watching earlier. I did see that.
surprisingly short amount of time.
Yeah, although you won't be able to do all the dailies straight away.
Horizon 4 isn't completely
Race to
dead
the
yet. Thankfully. Gives us a little bit of hope.
So I know how to earn the
Okay,
Ford
right,
Capri. You earn it just by
Things in the Z4,
completing all the
you got
events in the festival playlist, just so someone else.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so you're doing everything that you saw, so the weeklies, the dailies, the seasonal championships, seasonal PR
What's up, Andrew?
monthly rivals, qualify for online adventure, showcase remix that we're talking more about towards the end of the stream. You do everything across the whole of the series, so the 4 seasons, and you will be able to get that car.
What's up, Happy? How you doing?
Are you going to do better than Chris?
Welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
a bit of a sloppy finish,
What's up,
really.
Zach?
By Chris standards, anyway.
I was about to say, who you racing?
Pretty sure it's my go.
Is that about to say, like, is this your
Yeah, I think
race?
that's your previous PB from before the stream, which is a bit cheating.
For sure,
It is a
Tiger.
little bit, I mean.
Sleep well, man.
I've only had a handful of laps, I think.
Oh, catching up on it then.
That was like something in my eye.
About 80.
That
I
was
say you got last
What's up,
corner.
CSX and Andrew?
is a difficult breaking
What's
point.
up, Sam?
There we go.
Oh, don't outbreak
Don't do
myself.
it earlier.
Oh, I think I've been a bit too reserved.
Oh no, that was
Oh,
good.
no.
Hard
Okay.
accelerate. Oh.
No, I don't think
you didn't
Nasty
beat it.
did, but Justin
So
did.
that's going to be just shy. Go on,
Justin got
Matt.
his money wiped.
Are you trying the
Sucks.
last lap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Give me some food.
Manual gears.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about
That's
that one,
always
Chief.
a bit of a.
And that club still
We
cancelled.
do
That's
a
all.
multiplayer session. He's always.
Just comes out. Beats everyone.
Oh, the pressure.
Trying to set it up.
Hey.
Literally me.
That's not how to say
Yeah.
Where?
You wouldn't be getting your reward.
Yeah, exactly.
5x3.
Not gonna lie, these guys are kinda mediocre at driving. See, it's kind of weird, though, to be completely honest
In
with
the
you.
chat as well, we do have a giveaway going
Like-
on. Currently at the moment, you can win,
Like, their skill level at the game that they've made. Granted, you know, some people don't really play the game, even though they made parts of the game, like UI things or art-related things. But, like, it's still, like, you would think they'd be, you know, they'd have at least a little bit of practice, but I guess at the same time, this is kind of their job is making this game. And usually when things are your job, it kind of, you don't really, you know, have all the fun with it, or you don't necessarily try to practice with it, I guess, in their case. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of this one time I went to Chicago and we were with this Uber driver, and he was, I think my girlfriend's stepmom asked him something about, like, do you know all these streets by memory? And he's like, not really, because, I mean, it's just kind of my job. It's just my profession, so, I did get what I wanted out of it, so I don't care that much. That's fair.
Classic Muscle Seasonal Championship, I think.
Okay, so it's another car choice that's
Tasha
right up your
fan.
street.
Not Freddy the fan.
Muscle
I feel
cars.
like this is the Chris choice.
What's up,
Yeah,
Jonathan?
does it have a big V8 engine? Tick. There we go.
Again, if we go into here.
I'm about to say it's really handy. You can just go straight from the playlist. You don't even have
17
to go
rounds,
through the
but I
map
got-
system.
I know cars I wanted.
Really like
Nice.
that.
That's this one. Yeah, this is great. It's
Okay, right, not far around the corner.
There we
It
go.
shouldn't take too long in this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
You
don't
do have
crash
to
it.
navigate in the phone, go around a city, which is not recommended.
That is amazing how fast it is.
Yeah, it's.
So it proceeds to crash into
Again, sorry,
little...
which one in Edinburgh? The
It's a seasonal championship.
No, CSX, you do not. But if you want to play online, then yes, obviously.
Muscle.
Can't walk in my house if that might play flying.
I'm gonna go Manova, I think.
That's a good choice.
Apex is better.
Out of the primer color.
I think Fortnite's kind of past its time.
It's really cool.
Because it looks like one of your cars.
Fortnite's done a lot
totally unfinished,
for the gaming world, especially the Battle Royale
it's really
world,
good
but
underneath.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's no matter what they do, they can try and improve it all they want to, but it's just kind of past its time now.
Is this another one that you've
It was a fun couple of years,
tinkered
but
with a little bit? It's got a bit of a crisp setup on it.
Well, it's B class, so it's not got 1,000
Okay.
horsepower.
that's about how long a game normally lasts.
Well, if it did, I
time
wanted to show you guys around the track.
these days, anyways.
Yeah.
No, this one's fairly tame.
You know, Chief.
Still
I don't know about that one, Chief.
It's a muscle car.
Let's not start this though, Chief.
The old body roll, yeah.
Let's not go down a tunnel that we don't want to go down.
Every time you turn.
Give me some food, no you. Fix the biggest problems. Yeah.
Also, this is a bit like home for you, isn't it?
I don't know. There's just a lot of things that they're not.
I mean, if I was doing this in reality,
You know.
the police might come.
You might have a spot of trouble.
Luckily,
They're just doing some races. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys. No, I completely agree though. I mean, it just kind of feels like they're not listening to us. If I'm honest with you, I don't know if you feel the same, but to me, in my eyes, it just kind of feels like they're not listening to their community. Because like I understand that they're trying to improve different things, and it's their game, and at the end of the day, they can do whatever the heck they want to with it. But at the same time, it's very important to kind of listen to the community. I mean, we could take Apex for example. People didn't like how OP the Peacekeeper and the Wingman were, so they nerfed it a little bit. Peacekeeper, I tried using that earlier. It's absolutely useless now. Wingman is still pretty good, but it's not as great. It's just a little worse. But it's just an example that like, if you listen to your community, people are gonna be happy. You know. No. There's a lot of things they could do better. That's for sure. There's a lot of things that they've done right, but there's a lot of things that they could do better.
Short gearing for the drag strip. That's a bit better.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. Stonix has been demoted. Don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Don't know about that one.
It's really deceptive.
What's up, Benny?
Especially in multiplayer, if you've got a few cars going in side by side to that one.
Yeah. And there's a little bump here as well.
Jump.
Little hop there.
Much tighter than you think.
So I got a question for you guys. He did
Oh, you did. Oh,
completely miss that checkpoint.
that was smooth.
Anyways, should I stream? I'm gonna be streaming Apex later. I don't know if Justin said he's not gonna be home till later. Nasty, I don't know if you want to join, but I'll probably end up playing Apex, and I kind of want to stream it because I haven't been streaming for a minute. So I don't know. Part of me wants to just record it instead, and then just make like a funny. Okay, what should I do? Should I stream Apex tonight, or should we record like? Should Nasty and I and well, actually that's true. If Justin doesn't get on, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if I do stream, I kind of want to stream on YouTube, but kind of don't because notifications don't get sent out anyway. So it's kind of like, you know. Plus, I haven't streamed on Twitch in a minute. Kind of want to head over there again and check it out, see what's new. Even though it's, you know. Want to play with some fans? I might. We'll see what happens. It just depends on when and if Justin gets on. I think they have decided to steer for them to fix optimization of the game instead of just pretending it's not a problem. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We got enough time for one more.
Oh my god, another race. Anyways, yeah, no, I agree. I think it's just a matter of, there's a lot of things that they need to add, and they need to add, like, they're not adding enough stuff to keep it new and fresh, you know what I mean? Because, like, in all reality, that's just kind of how stuff survives these days, if you just constantly update it. Which kind of sucks that that's just how it is, but, you know. gonna watch Captain Marvel at 9, so I won't be on till like 11:30 or 12. Back on tonight and stuff like that. Okay.
I'm gonna go with it. Just,
I don't know how late I'll be up, but we'll just see what happens, I guess.
I was hoping to offend you with that.
She clickbait me? What do you mean? You play NFS Payback? Nope. I might check out the new Need for Speed when it does come out, though. We'll just have to wait and see. Because I feel Payback just, I don't know, there's just something about it that just, it's a no-go for me, Chief. Was that eligible?
Yeah, it's the top of B class, pretty much.
Or illegible, or I don't know. I'm illiterate, can't read.
Very confident today. Confident.
The car looks like a pretty good tune, I think.
Did I miss something? Not really. They're just doing races right now, showcasing the new seasonal championship UI thing that they did, which I guess is kind of nice, I guess, but I don't know. I still feel like, for whatever reason, seasonal championships just don't feel great. Like, they don't make me, like, I don't want to play them right now. I don't know why. Maybe if they added bigger prizes or, like, something, I don't know. Like, the Mosler, that was a big deal. The Hudson was a big deal. Stuff like that, you know? That gets people playing it. Then you can add new content. Exactly. Yeah, if you don't have a decently optimized game, like, at launch anyways, then it's just, like, you're kind of trying to, you know... Okay, I was trying to create like some sort of image in my mind or some sort of like metaphor, but
they've got the steering wheels are so big as well. So,
I don't know what they're talking about at this point. You know, last message.
Can we have a jingle?
Cause my female camera. Boogity boogity boogity. What is you with Elmo and beers, guys? What is it? You guys are weird. To be honest, who actually races in Resident 4? Some people. Not many, though. I think we all just kind of mess around, to be honest. And again, I think that kind of goes back to just, like, for whatever reason, you just don't feel like you want to play the game. I don't know. There's nothing that's keeping you there, you know? I race like crazy. Yeah, I would race more, but I don't know. First of all, the whole thing of, you know, the whole thing of, like, if you win or lose, you basically get the same amount of money in XP. That in itself is already a big, like, you screwed up there. Like, kind of no point in winning then, you know? This game literally... Okay, see... Obviously, they want to have this game be for anybody who likes cars, who doesn't like cars, who likes video games, who doesn't like video games. Young or old, they want it to be for everybody, but I think they kind of went a little overboard with that. Because there's literally no challenge about this game, if I'm completely honest with you. There's a little bit here and there, but, like, there's just really no challenge. Win or lose, you get the same money or XP. Street races aren't really street races. They're basically the same thing as, like, a race. Street races are technically illegal, right? Think about it. Street racing is legal just about anywhere you go, but it doesn't feel illegal in the game. I don't know. There needs to be more challenge, that's for sure. And I'll mention that a little bit more in my video about like stuff that's wrong with Horizon 4, stuff they could do better. You know, this game is communist. Kind of like the Grand Tour with the American, who thinks anybody but an American V8 muscle car is communism. Communist. What do you think is the best car in the game? Best racing car, I do believe, is the Mazda MT-900S. I don't know. There's a lot of good cars for a lot of different things. Best race car, I guess. The Mazda. At least from what I've noticed.
That was a bit too much showboating.
Yeah. Spoke too soon.
Where have we been? In my room.
So yeah, so that's it for our
Just chilling.
playlist. As you can see, you've got different
Street racing is not illegal in my backyard. Well, you're gonna have a pretty messed up backyard afterwards.
Now we're going to move on to our updates and fixes, which we want to tell you a little bit more about.
Ooh,
Matt?
fixes.
Yes, I'll take you through some of the headlines really quickly. So we've got 4 new trial events coming to Fortune Island. So if you have that expansion starting next week, you'll be able to play through those.
Wait, do what?
we've changed the conditions for earning influence through Mixer, and depending on like to favor active gameplay streams. So some of you probably have an idea what that might mean.
Influence farms, where people literally just leave their drone sitting somewhere. Well, that's kind of funny because I used to do that as well. Oh man, it was nice at the beginning, but I don't know. Do any of you guys still do the XP thing or the influence thing on Mixer? Because I don't think there's really many people who do that anymore. Quality of outcome regardless of how good the driver is. Right? Fixes are stupid except the money exploits. Yeah, that's fair.
Fix an issue with the character customizer. Hats from appearing. So some combinations of hats and glasses wouldn't work properly, but now that should work perfectly fine. If any of you have been trying to use your car pass while offline, it should now work while offline. I think this is a big one.
What's up, Nissan?
People actually. We fixed the credits exploit when switching race type during route blueprint creation. So that's. I'm happy to fix that. I'm sure
we'll see, Jacqueline, because
we've also
I don't know.
fixed
There's just nothing funny about this one, at least. I can't speak on the Forza monthly, but we'll see.
Better Get Cracking and Leviathan Slayer achievements.
Stonix likes Jack. Well, I don't hate him.
So you will have
What's up, King Cobra?
to do those races properly now to get those achievements.
Remix.
So there's something else we do want to add, which I know a lot of you have been very interested in hearing more about. We want to tell you more about wall riding, so I'll let Chris.
Yeah, so I should start with, I think last...
if you all ride, you are trash, kid.
stream, we said we were hoping it would be out in this update. Unfortunately, we found an issue with it very last minute.
Yeah, definitely, Javier. The removal, I guess, of the private lobby system that they had in Horizon 3, whereas now it's just everyone is together. That definitely, I think that is a big that does play a big contribution as to why there's just less people playing Horizon 4, I think. Because, like, if you think about it, you know, it's just, when you, back in Horizon 3, right, you would get into a streamer's lobby and it would just be you and 11 other people, right? But in here, it's you, 11 other people, and then a ton of random people that have nothing to do with what you're doing or have no clue who you are or what you're doing. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like, and like you said, the whole connectivity issue thing, I feel like wouldn't be an issue if they just would have stuck to having public lobbies and private lobbies. You know what I mean? Of just 12 people. Maybe they could have done what they did now a little bit differently in keeping like the private lobbies and stuff like that, but I don't know. They had a cool idea, but I just, like a lot of other ideas that they've had about and added into this game compared to Horizon 3, they just didn't really execute it the way that maybe they should have. And I feel like they kind of know that there's a lot of things they could do better. They're just really not doing much about it. And, you know, at the same time, if you think about it, like, there's probably a lot of stuff that they want to do and they know that we want, but they just can't do. Kind of like the painting the brake caliper type of thing, where it would take countless hours and days and months and millennia to code that to be able to allow you to do that. It's just, there's probably things that they want to do they just can't do, or, you know, I don't know. But
unfortunately, when you went off a jump, it was triggering the wall riding system, and that's not exactly brilliant for our cross-country events where there's a lot of jumping. So we decided that the fix wasn't going to make it for this update. We didn't want to put it out because it made cross-country so frustrating and it wasn't fun. So
just need summer all the time.
We're very hopeful it's going to be in the next update now.
Yeah, no, I know everyone out there, you guys have been asking about it, and it's, you know, we wanted to address this to you guys, so hopefully that will answer all your questions regarding wall riding.
Sure.
But moving on, we've had some community
What's up, Invented?
being posted to us. I did set up a tweet, and we got a few of you. Some of us tried them out, and we're going to check out one of them. So we're going to check out.
Okay, Gee. All right, buddy.
Andy is going to drive this. But yeah, it's by Andy. Coincidentally, someone else called Andy. Andy YTDE.
So here we go, Mother of Raleigh. Let's go for it.
This is Audi R8 V10 Plus.
I'm gonna be a hunt it with you. Not super interested.
by the time of our next stream. So don't forget, check out our Twitter and.
Plus, there's copyrighted music in the background, so.
So anyway, speaking of coming up, why don't we tell for those that have just joined what you might see coming up later on in the stream. So left up, we've got some brand new achievements coming to Forza Horizon 4. We've got our brand new also feature showcase remix.
Showcase remix.
About what's coming up in update 8. So we're going to start off with the first one, which is our achievements. We've got 18 brand new achievements coming to Fortune.
Speaking of achievements, before I started the stream, so I don't get notifications on my Xbox about when I get achievements for whatever reason. It comes to my computer instead because of the Xbox app and those notifications and whatnot. And I got 3 random notifications, like one for getting all the stars on British Racing Green, getting all the stars on Aisha's Taxis, which I didn't even play either of those. I didn't even do one of those for either of them. So I don't know how I got the achievement for getting all the stars on both of those. Broke. What's up, TM8? TM8. I'm just gonna stop there.
Sorry, Fortune Island. Forza Horizon 4 Mainland Island. They total about 500 G, and Matt, do you want to tell us a little bit more what they include?
Yeah, so I'm glad we've been able to.
Okay, who cares about G's though? Does anyone ever? Do you guys still care about Gamerscore? Because I haven't really paid attention to it since Xbox 360. It's not exciting like one bit, yeah. It hasn't been exciting since like update 3 or 4.
All the Horizon stories, you probably realise that, you know, the new ones we've added, like Aisha's Taxis and Skill Streak, don't really contribute to achievements, but now there are achievements.
I'm doing alright though.
Specifically for the 3.
Would you perhaps want to possibly play Apex in a bit?
We're doing all the seasonal content, which kind of ties in with the festival playlist. If you're completing the festival playlist, you're also going to be getting a bunch of games with that as well.
Justin's not going to be home for a bit. Nasty's going to be going to go see a movie. So obviously I need someone to play Apex with, because I kind of want to stream it. So you know, should fix the drag lights at the airport. What's wrong with them?
In ranked games, if you've never done ranked before, you might have to do a couple, maybe 3 or 4 quick play ones to unlock that if you haven't already. If you've
Bro, I don't know what they're talking about at this point. What is the update going to be out? Next week, Tuesday, and then some things will come on Thursday, the 14th. What about me? What about you? What? Haven't played for a while. It's all good. Tis all good. Just need someone to stream with. Skip to update 8 teaser.
Already been ranked before in free-for-all racing.
We'll see.
All you have to do is just one more ranked racing in the new series to re-qualify, which will get you that.
Not gonna lie, the update for the
achievements, you will see a trigger live.
You're loud, and he was not. The sound up that they did for the Audis were pretty neat. They're actually pretty nice, in my opinion.
So now we're going to move on to something else as well, which is new, which is our RTR cars and clothing. Chris, would you like to show us and tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, take control back.
So, yeah, for this series...
Oh, what have I missed as far as up? Okay, hold on, I'll just keep playing that, I'll just mute it. Pretty much just a new way, to see the seasonal championship events, which is kind of cool. Makes you want to play them a little bit more, grind them out. I don't know. What's up, Drift and Drag? What is update 7 coming out? It is coming out next Tuesday, or this next Tuesday, and then some other stuff will come out along with it on the 14th. So next Thursday. Oh, they didn't pause it.
Yeah.
Mobby.
What's
up, Tyler?
That founded RTR. So his point with it was, like, Japanese cars have all this aftermarket around them. Mustang's really popular, but the aftermarket wasn't quite so strong. And he wanted to be able to sell like Mustangs that had.
Oh yeah, maybe you can join as well, Jack, and we'll see what happens.
Developed himself. Like,
what's up, Alex?
He's a professional driver, always driving Mustangs. So the RTR brand is ready to rock. Is his brand of Mustangs that, as Chris said, you can go to Ford and buy, that have got his like influence in, you know, what he would want from like the ultimate road-going Mustangs.
These RTRs are pretty cool, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Is this the Spec 5?
This is the Spec 5, yeah.
Yeah, so that's got all the wide body.
I wouldn't mind owning
really cool
one of these.
RTR badge on the back, and they've all got this really like, iconic.
You're in the sound of the Zonda R. Okay, but let's be real.
On the inside.
When has a Zonda R sounded like good? You know.
And the Formula Drift cars carry that as well. It's really cool.
The new but not what? Yeah.
Cars have, Chris?
Gotta admire that they're trying to give us some kind of cool cars, though.
They've both got a 1,000 horsepower stock. Really nice thing. It's a 7.2 litre V8. But with upgrades, this one will hit 1,876.
Oh, nice.
So
just a little bit.
Yeah, that's YouTube for you, Alex.
It is one.
Unfortunately, that's just how YouTube works right now.
So yeah, that makes them awesome. And for those that like the Needles Climb leaderboard in Fortune Island, this should be a very good car for that.
Ah, okay.
600,000 score though.
Okay, club. Needle Climb.
I don't even know how I can't get 500.
But yeah, please tell me how.
Out there.
Yeah.
Koenigsegg Jesco. That'd be pretty cool.
Tips, please tell us.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Read my message. Put it in chat again.
Say, so these cars are actually completely free and available.
Cars are new.
You'll have to be doing the festival playlist to get
Or
these
that one.
unlocked.
That one.
Some of the first season with that. So all of you will be able to get these, and I'm really excited just because not everyone's had the opportunity to drive the Formula Drift cars, but they'll be able to drive this absolute beast. And if you're ever struggling with any drift zones,
so your favorite things from this update? Probably the cars, the Mustangs. If I'm 100% honest with you.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good going, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put a rotor in one of those. Obviously, it's fluky. There's no way he's not.
Yeah, nicely done.
Just
that was a drift.
remind me.
Yeah,
Remind me next time.
Points on that.
Next time I play with them.
So they're really cool.
Yeah.
We've got some other cool cars
Beep
in
me.
there as well. I know that there's another V8 powered car that Chris has got a particular.
I don't know how this keeps happening.
We've
So,
got,
I was going to say, I'll show that off.
yeah, famous from another particular racing franchise.
Need for speed.
3 GTR. I know you've got a soft spot for that one.
I do. These are like unicorn cars as well. There are only 10 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, well, they were meant to produce significantly more.
I wonder how many people. I wonder what paint job everyone's gonna put on that car.
And they.
Dude, I'm just gonna. I want to run into one of those that doesn't have that specific, that one paint job on it.
V8
I'll have to wait and see, I guess.
And the sort of rough story goes that Porsche accused them of cheating whilst they were racing, saying that they were basically racing a prototype car and not a car that you could buy off the shelf. But then GT Racing sort of
What's up, Pro Xbox?
the rules changed and the BMW decided not to make any more of them. But yeah, it's a really really cool car. It was the first V8 M3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
M3 already had it.
I think that's
Of course it
a
does.
really popular car in the community. So we've got some others as well. That's it, Chris.
I'm too used to going to cars.
Yeah, we talked about the Z4. It's another exclusive one. Got a bit of Horizon Spirit in it. You can drive with the top down.
Ah,
So
nice.
that's good.
Just where you went.
Kinda
Old
neat,
School
I
Lex
guess.
Release, 1999. I know you would love one of those in real life.
Yeah, I really want a Lotus.
I couldn't have one. I'm too tall.
Another
so
one.
Never mind.
Another one I really want is the 65 GTO.
I could fit in that. That's good.
That's your
Kind of
car.
neat, I
That's your
guess.
car.
Not gonna use it,
That's
but
like the OG
neat.
muscle car. That was like Pontiac created that as a sort of go fast package.
Extreme from the car then.
Yeah. So that's a cool one. And the 914-6, the replacement for the 912 Porsche, which was the 4-cylinder variant of the 911. They made this in conjunction with VW, because VW Porsche have a very close history.
How do I obtain
Unfortunately, it
this?
didn't sell anywhere near
I don't know.
as well as it was meant to.
I couldn't tell ye.
A lot more expensive than it was.
They don't really
originally
make it clear.
they wanted to share a lot of tooling between Volkswagen and Porsche, and it didn't work out the way that they were hoping. But
Is
that's
the
the
GTO judging again?
914-6 that we've got, which is the 6-cylinder variant, which is
I
a
don't
really
know.
cool little Porsche. I know that they're really popular in like motorsports as well, like sort of old school motorsports. So that's a cool one. And
All of those are available as rewards via festival playlist.
Oh,
There
nice.
we go.
It ties in
Yeah.
with our festival playlist.
Yeah, either as completing the season or rewards within those.
So I'm guessing these will go live then with our next update. Next
Update 7 comes out this next Tuesday, and then some stuff will come out as well on the 14th,
that we've got.
next Thursday.
I'm not sure if we've got it unlocked on this build.
Okay.
we will have a go.
We can
we
try.
can have a look.
We can try.
We can show it off
Can
anyway.
but
We'll
try.
show it off within the.
What are we showing off?
store.
But that's RTR branded clothing as well, isn't it? So you can have matchy
avatar with the car.
Avatars, yeah.
That's it. Match a t-shirt with your car.
I don't care about clothing. Like I literally never see my clothing. So.
Just letting us know how it works.
Yeah. You're like, guys, we made this game.
Yeah, that's true, Albert.
Joel, we know.
There's only so much they could do though, because I have to like to get the scan of it and then try and code some different things about it in the game.
Does not look like it.
And on top of that, if you think about it as well, like if there were to be a body kit that came out for a newer car, there's no way they're gonna be able to get in the game, which kind of sucks. But
everyone to look forward to the new updates.
Yeah,
see the new clothing.
That's kind of a cool shirt, I guess.
Oh, apologies.
Again, I'm not really gonna see it, but
I mean, to be fair, I'll probably see a lot of people driving
I
around.
like what they tried to do with it, I guess.
Can't wait to see the new liveries as well, the new livery designs that everyone brings up. So, have we got a new rival event, or should we move on? Should we move on from the RTR?
Yeah.
So, yes, we'll move on from that. So, right, for those that have just joined, we're going to tell you, we're going to show you the brand new community photos, which you guys, like the community roots, sent in via our Twitter at WeArePlayground. So let's take a look.
Probably copyrighted music. Don't want to play this, because then I'm going to get copyright ID. Yeah, I'm turning that off. Anyways, okay, that's actually kind of a cool picture, though. No, anyways. Okay, I've seen that one before. Pretty sure that was a thumbnail of someone. Anyways, I was saying something, but I genuinely forgot what I was about to say. I forgot the Halo showcase was a thing, to be honest with you. It was kind of cool at first, the Halo thing, but also, wasn't that like a... wasn't that last one like one of the loading screens or teaser images? Oh, we're back. Oh, hold on.
So here's a thanks to everyone who sent some in. We do still have them all, and we will be looking to use some of them in our future streams, so don't forget, keep sending them in. Now let's move on. We've got our other brand new feature. For those that missed it, it's our Showcase Remix. So guys, should we show everyone how to get to the Showcase Remix from our festival playlist?
Yep, so it's in festival playlist, so as we've shown before, via start menu.
What is a Showcase Remix? I guarantee my remix is better though.
Yeah.
Go listen to it. Link in the top. Link in the top description. Go listen to my new song.
Let's go have a look at it.
Yeah, so you'll have to do the original showcase first to unlock this. I'm sure most of you probably have. You unlock them fairly early on when playing through the game, and then you'll be able to play through these. They're only available like other seasonal content in that season, and it's kind of a interesting twist on the showcase. I kind of want to just let it speak for itself more than anything, but you might have seen the name of it.
I've seen a few people still ask questions. You might have missed a little bit at the beginning of the stream, but just so you know, if you do have any questions, keep hold of them and make sure you either tweet us the questions, or you can go straight to our support site and the link will be there. But also, if you have
nothing's felt as cool as update like 3.
Please let us know as well.
Since then, it's just kind of,
because we're more than happy to take your feedback and hopefully use that in the future.
Never gonna post on your second channel again? Probably not.
There you go, just arrive in.
Because to be honest, I'm not super interested in posting top 5 content, top 5, top 10. It was fun while it lasted. It was a fun little project that had big promises, but unfortunately, I still need to tell that story at some point. Maybe if I do it, maybe if I start off a podcast, or I have talked to Jack about starting up like an Ultramotive podcast type of thing. I don't know. Maybe that'll happen at some point someday, but no, I don't know. It's just, there was a lot of stuff that was supposed to come along with that channel being in existence, but a lot of things fell through. A lot of plans kind of died with that, so I'm not super interested in doing anything with that anymore. Top 5, top 10 content, that was fun to make while it lasted, but there's only so much you can do with it, and then after a while, it just gets super boring. On top of that, I'm working on a lot of music and a lot of behind-the-scenes kind of projects. Like, obviously, for those of you who have heard my remix, if you haven't, like I said, link in the description, go listen to it, thank you. Help me win the contest, yes. I'm trying to work on music and stuff like that, and trying to explore that side of me again, because music has literally been my entire life. I've been playing drums since I was like 6 months old or something like that, so literally my entire life has just been involved with music, and so I'm kind of trying to re-explore that little branch of my life, I suppose. So, yeah, if something happens, I'll let you guys know. I'm working on some other things as well. Of course, music related that might not have to do with Stonix, but you guys might see, you guys might not. We'll see what happens. Anywho, what was I saying? Are you doing open lobbies? Probably not. Probably not. I want to, but I don't know. There's what is there to do that we haven't already done? You know, what is there to do that seems interesting? You know, not much, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm kind of I went off in Apex earlier, and it's kind of making me want to play it again. So, kind of just want to grind that out, if I'm honest with you. But anyways, back
to the activation like you normally would, and just enter it. 9 3/4 is what it's called.
Haha, Harry Potter reference. If you didn't get it, it's a Harry Potter reference.
I'm gonna hazard a guess, and that's not gonna be a stock Ford Anglia either.
I actually didn't have any part in this one.
No?
But it's not stock, I know that.
What's up, Skittles?
To keep up with the flying Scotsman, yeah.
Well, you know it's not me that's done it, because it doesn't have 1,000 horsepower.
That is true. Yeah. Or a V8.
Also, side note about my remix, since we were talking about it a minute ago. The song is actually, like, on the third page of, like, the top remixes, and, like, the top few on the very first page has, like, 15 to 20,000, like, listens, and we're on page number 3. So if we can keep getting you guys to listen to it, even if you just, like, listen to it, refresh, listen to it, if you just get bored one day and you just keep refreshing and listening, it helps, I think. I don't know if it counts as a play. I don't know how it works, but, yeah, keep playing it, keep giving it listens, because we're on page number 3, although we're kind of going down the charts again, because nobody's actually listening to it or, like, liking it. Like, I made the video the other day, got, like, 600, almost 700 views, where I was telling you guys about it, and that only gave the song, like, 150 plays. So, like, if we can get more people to listen to it, we'd probably get on, like, the very front page, which would be freaking lit, dude. Anyways.
Be only, like, 700.
What is your favourite showcase remix?
Meow.
Not remix, sorry, showcase.
Favourite showcase? I really like the Delta Wing.
Yeah, that's my favourite as well.
Gotta be the Halo showcase. Halo showcase is just.
I guess this is kind of cool for, like,
yeah.
Harry Potter kind of fans, I guess.
That is pretty awesome to actually have that crossover with Halo.
Yeah, the fact that we got Cortana's voice and everything.
Do an FN7 soon?
The first time I played that,
I don't know. If I do, it'll probably be like NASCAR or something. I don't know. I've just been grinding Apex lately, to be completely honest with you.
It's, you know, kind of putting a twist on the showcase you're already familiar with. So different season, different car, and kind of just like an overall different experience. So this time, rather than being in
The car they had was yellow. They were in a BMW a minute ago.
You know, in the winter.
But now they're in the Harry Potter flying car thing.
In this Ford Anglia, you're going head to
yeah, JJ, I do want to record some funny moments videos.
a really new
for sure.
way to play. And it kind of, yeah, it kind of
So that's why I want to stream later, but at the same time I'd rather record, because if something funny happens, I want to make like a funny moments video out of it.
Those
So
that are interested as well in the showcase remix, definitely stick around after this stream, because our designer Mike Brown will be talking more about our other showcase remixes, which we've got coming up.
Hey, Ultimate Wizard with the 279 dono. Thank you, man. Much love. Shout out to Wizard.
Antarctica.
They'll be, like I say, they'll be kind of time limited. So like this one, you can only do.
Do you like Apex better than Fortnite? 100%.
And then.
What's your Harry Potter house?
In different seasons.
Evidently, I'm Gryffindor.
So in.
I really don't know though. Every time I've taken the Pottermore quiz, I've always ended up Gryffindor. So maybe if you got to know me in person, or got to know me in person, or like know me better, I guess, then maybe you'd agree. But I don't know. My ex was a Slytherin, and she's a huge Slytherin
Oh, nice. I love that.
fangirl. So
That reminds me of
what's up, Danny?
some part in a film once.
Just take a picture of that. Yeah.
So now I'm gonna have a thing against Slytherins.
Yeah, no.
just because, yeah. If you know the story, you know the story. If you don't, then maybe you'll know someday.
It's all about timing this right with this one.
If you want to know, we're having an Antarctic. Oh, I've noticed.
Crazy enough,
I've noticed.
Ford Anglia do 100
Do you remember me? I think I do.
First time one's ever done that.
Off-road.
Forgot me?
Chasing
Yep.
a train down.
What's up, Matthew?
All about. Nothing gonna win this.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah, I lost a lot of time in that little chicane, but
Yeah.
Nah, you've got time, Mike.
I must admit, I do like the original Flying Scotsman showcase, mainly because the music. The fact we've got it just works so well together.
It does.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can do these in co-op as well, so take it apart with your friends.
Oh, but hot there too.
You're gonna get a good exit there. You're gonna need it to catch up to the train.
Yeah.
Aren't these like scripted though? To make you win?
Still got that super slow.
Because did you see how far behind he was?
Level.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, the train literally just hit its brakes.
last minute.
That's the one thing that kind of sucks about these. There's like no challenge, because like it feels like you kind of have a challenge throughout the race, and then at the end you realize, oh, he's slowing way down. Where did the train go?
But no, that was pretty cool. Nicely done, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, you get a super wheel spin for your trouble.
I say we were worried.
What's up, Car Theory?
But you made it.
Thomas and friends.
Should we do the wheel spin, guys?
Yeah.
See what we get. Go on. What are we hoping for? You know, I've still not got that Windows XP horn. Like, I've been wanting this since the beginning, and I've still not got it.
I've heard it enough. I don't need
You're a dev.
I'll
Just
tell
give
you
yourself
yours.
it.
Ooh.
I understand you just want to play the game, but I mean,
Ooh, this.
you are a dev.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
You can get it if you want it. If you want it that bad. Either that or you just genuinely don't play the game enough.
I just want the horn, okay, guys?
We can make a reaction thumbnail.
Right.
Who would have won that? But yeah, that's the showcase remix. So definitely check it out and keep an eye
kinda
for
neat, I
all
guess.
those that are upcoming. And like I say, if you stick around, you'll get to find out some more information.
So it's essentially
after
just showcases they already have, but with a different car. Pretty much.
the future.
Which,
guys,
if you have control of
unfortunately,
what car
we
you
can't
use,
tell
and
you
that's
a
kind of
lot
neat, I
about
guess.
What's coming up in the future? You know, we like to keep you guys on your
I
toes,
guess.
But we do want to give you a little bit of information. But
then again, that
we
that wouldn't make sense, because then you think about it. You have a Mazda or something, then the train is gonna have to go like super sane.
which you would like in game. Let us know on our support site. The link should be in chat, or you can contact us on
That's my
Instagram,
first horn.
on our Twitter, and we're always about looking at.
I remember that was so hyped up, and now it's just like,
what's coming up, guys?
ha.
So,
You know.
as Retro mentioned, can't tell you very much because we're actually telling you about this really early, which we wanted to do just to kind of get a feeling of kind of what you would want out of it and get your feedback. But we are going to be making some changes to online adventure, adding 2 new ways to play it actually. So the first way will be a new kind of adventure, which will be a drift adventure. So it'll be an online adventure that's entirely comprised of just drifting. So if you're a pro drifter, you'll be able to prove that you really are the best. And the other thing we'll be adding is what we're calling custom adventure. So this will give you a lot more choice about what kind of racing that you're going to be doing.
Oh, that's
when
amazing.
you play online adventure.
This came at the
so we can
wrong
really
time,
set
though.
this motion
Came at the wrong time.
into
I'll tell you
the
why in
next
a
stream.
minute.
So if that sounds exciting to you, then make sure you come to the next stream next
I was literally just asking for that as
We
well.
do want to give you more information, but unfortunately, that's as much as we can do for today. But that's it from everyone here at Playground Games, and thanks again for watching.
Alright, but no, I was asking for that. I was asking for them to add, like, yo, give us the option to, like, choose whether we want to do specifically road racing, I guess playground thing, or, like, off-roading or whatever the case is. So, as well as, like, what class you'd want to race in. Hopefully that's included with Custom Adventure. I would imagine it would be, but the reason that came at the wrong time, and this is that, like I said, it's early still, so that probably won't come until update 8, but if that would have come sooner, and or at least the car pass was still going on, which if you didn't know, obviously there's no more car pass after Series 6, I had a plan for a series that I was going to do where I was basically, every time 2 new cars would get released in the car pass, I would take that car, fast or slow, and try and win an online adventure with it, and I have to keep doing it until I win. But unfortunately, these 2 things are just coming at wrong times, because car pass obviously doesn't exist anymore, so that makes no sense to do. anyways, and then this idea, if this would have come sooner, and the car pass was still a thing, I would have done that series, but unfortunately, it just didn't play out that way, did it? Alright, what do I do now? I don't know. I kind of want to check out the Forza monthly stream, but at the same time, I kind of don't. No, you worse. I'm gonna play the music at least, though. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. I don't know, I might... Nasty, when are you leaving to, go see the movie? Unless you already did. Also, Flicky, were you the one who said that you want to see me play drums at some point? I forget. I've got a forgetful mind. Some wrestling open lobby. Maybe at some point. Maybe someday. We'll see. Play drums. Okay, well, see, the thing is, right? I don't actually have a drum set. Well, I do, but it got ruined. But I'm not getting another drum set. I'm gonna be getting like a. You guys will see when I get it. But if I ever have get an opportunity to play some drums, we'll see what happens. But I don't have any space in my room because like there's a wall literally right here, right? There's a wall literally right here. And then, I mean, you guys basically, this is, you can kind of see, you kind of can't, but this is basically my whole room. And, like, this is here, which is literally in the direct middle of the room. And I like my fan there, because it keeps me cool at night, right? There's just literally no room for a drum set in here, so. And there's really there's no room anywhere else in the house, so. Is an electric drum set? What you mean? Air drums, aren't we all? But no, I won't be getting a because we got insurance money because the drum set got ruined in like our basement flooded one year when it rained, or last year or 2 years ago, or no, it was a year ago. So it got ruined, so we got insurance money for it. So I'm getting like a DJ controller type thing, so that like when I make my music, hopefully eventually I can like tour around and play my music and play different music and have some really cool like party, you know. It'll be pretty cool. You guys will see, but yeah, I was thinking about getting a drum set, and it was going to be electric just for the simple fact that it would have been much quieter for one. But like a launchpad, no. Let me show you. I have wanted. I have always wanted a launch pad, but I won't be able to get one anytime soon, unfortunately, so. But maybe I'll get one someday. Let me show you the picture of what I am getting though. I guess you're gonna be playing anything? Not in stream. I'm gonna be recording stuff. It's this ting. You can't really see it too great because of the light, but it's that thing. So you can like mix music and stuff like that. And those little colorful pads on the bottom are basically like a launch pad. You can use those for like hot cues and sampling and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a launch pad, but yeah. So I'll basically have my own little DJ set kind of things. It'll be pretty lit. You guys will see. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Feed since you're here. Add this moderator. There you go. You forgot to do something? I wonder what that could be. I don't know. I completely forgot. Can't see him death. Alright. If you need a launch pad, I have a random one laying around. It's up to you, man. Speaking of which, actually, that kind of reminds me. I do eventually want to open up a P.O. box for, like, fan mail. But at the same point, I don't know how many of you guys would actually send anything. Maybe I'll open one up eventually anyways. But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, like, I'm not even going to get paid this month from YouTube because YouTube has been that bad. So, which kind of sucks, but I guess just means more I'll get more money in April, I guess. I don't know, but I probably won't be able to do much. I'll try and open it soon. Let's do what I can. Maybe I'll do some like fan mail videos. We shall see, though. No, so yeah, I didn't make enough to get paid. Stupid how that works, but what are you gonna do? I should have some money that I got from Twitch coming in, so that'll help. But we're not here to talk money. It's favorite skin in Fortnite. I don't know. I don't really play Fortnite, but Marshmallow, I guess. Can I send Antarctica to you? Yes, please send a whole continent through the mail. That'd be great. Thank you. I'm in desperate need of work. Let me know if you want to do the safe stream. Yeah, I probably won't stream it tonight, Fluky. But if you still want to play afterwards, that'd be great. Because I do want to record it for some like a funny moments video. So, what's up, DJ Squid? How you doing, man? Realize this Horizon 4 is gonna be bad. Something. He just kind of looks like he doesn't want to be here. If I'm honest with you. It's so laggy. Sorry, man. Nothing I can do about it. Looks fine on my end. What's up, Aliassi? I don't think I'm gonna post videos anymore. What's that? Or why is my eye watering? You realize that tomorrow's Monday. What's happening? Apparently I'm getting shipped a whole continent, the whole continent of Antarctica through the mail, evidently. I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know why I'm here. The launchpad. That's up to you, man. It's up to you. Is it a normal launchpad or is it a mini? What did I miss? The whole live stream. Pretty much. What do you think about the Forza streamer rumors leaks? I don't really know yet, to be honest with you. Just kind of have to wait and see for when it comes out to see what it's like. Until then, though, I don't know, man. I don't know. Favorite guns in Apex? I think my overall favorite is a Spitfire, 100%. I literally go ham with that gun. Wingman is probably my second favorite. Even after the nerf, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but you just gotta be more accurate with it. The Hemlock is pretty good, but I've noticed I always get screwed over every time I use it, so it's eh. The R301 is pretty good, although I haven't used it in a while. Can you do an Obama? Probably not today, man. I don't have much motivation anymore, and some stuff has been going on. His best videos and so you're doing YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I don't blame you for losing motivation for, you know, YouTube, but just gotta try and push through it, I guess, you know. Or like the Wingman and Banshee. What's the Banshee? Never heard of that. We're just making an Antarctica expansion. That'd be interesting. Like the stream to help Antarctica, yes. Favors the R99 and the alternator. Well, okay, but those are like most of the R99 I can't see as a starting gun, but the alternator, as well as the RE45, those are kind of like starter guns. Those are guns that like you pick up when you land, and then you're like, all right, I have a gun, but I need to upgrade immediately. So I don't know. What was the nerf to the Wingman? The nerf was it takes longer in between shots, and they're less, they're harder to find. and they nerfed the Skull Piercer just slightly. But they shoot really good. Well, that's because they're fully automatic or semi-automatic. But I mean, if you try out, if you like the RA45 and the alternator, I would try out the R99, as well as probably the R301, because those all the guns that you mentioned were all light ammo. So I assume you're kind of like those faster firing rates, and you're more used to the light ammo weapons. I would definitely try the R99. Of course, you might need an extended mag for it, for sure, because 18 shots half the time is never enough. But yeah, I would say try out the R99 or the, I guess the R301 is pretty good. What is this song? This is, like, actually kind of neat. Is returning Forza? No, I don't think they will be, because that was basically a brand made specifically for, like, games who couldn't have Porsche, because Porsche was owned by a certain company at one point that made video games, and nobody else was allowed to use them. So, since they already have Porsche, I highly doubt Roof or Rough or whatever it is going to be coming to Forza. Doesn't matter what game. I don't know, Alex. We'll see what happens, because I will be playing Apex later. I was going to stream it, but I kind of just want to record it for funny moments videos. I promise you guys, if you just let me record it instead of stream it, and hold yourself over. Yeah, it'll be a funny video. You guys won't want to miss it. And I hopefully with the funny moments video, I want to try and make more videos like that where it's just any game but funny moments. Because you know, everyone likes having a good laugh. You know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't have to be a game you like. Everyone likes to laugh every now and again. Because I used to find myself watching, like, Fortnite funny moments. And, like, Laserbeam is kind of the reason I still watch him, is because some of, like, his videos were funny. As well as C-Day. C-Day, like, you could hate Fortnite, and his videos are just the funniest videos out there. So, I do want to make some funny moments videos, for sure. And hopefully it'll be something that a lot of you guys can, relate to and find funny and entertaining. Somebody's already hacked the game. Apex? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I've seen a lot of hackers already. Everyone asking, can I maybe be on? I'd have to think about it, because I haven't really been streaming that much lately. So, I don't really have a need for mods right now. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I would say just stick around as much as you can. I don't think I'll really be looking for too many mods until summertime rolls around. Because summertime is kind of when I want to try and go ham on the streams. But really, until then, I don't really have a need for any new mods. Shooting Nasty's welcome to Hell Race? Nah, I'm good. We've done that a few times. I've had my fair share of it. Plus my videos get copyrighted. Yeah, you gotta be really careful about the music you use. Yeah, for sure, LAC. Roof is a real car brand? True. The only reason you see that car brand in video games, though, is, like I said, because Porsche was owned... I don't think it was Need for Speed, but they were owned by maybe Gran Turismo? I don't remember. But they were owned by some sort of gaming developer, and only one game could have them, kind of like the new Supra. Like how Gran Turismo is the only game that is allowed to have Toyota street cars right now. It was kind of the same thing with Roof, and since their cars look close enough, basically, to Porsches, and once you learn, like, the history of Roof, then you kind of understand, like, why they look exactly like Porsches. I'm not going to go into it, because I kind of don't remember, but... so that's my motivation. Yeah, I don't blame you. I have to. And, it just sucks, because, like... YouTube was going perfectly fine. It was going great, actually. I didn't really mention it, but, like, I did quit my job for YouTube. And then, basically, right as I did that, it just kind of, YouTube died. Adpocalypse 2.0, or 3, or 8.0, or whatever it is now, kind of, that happened. And then, like, there's not a lot of people who watch Forza right now. Like, obviously, Mitch had, like, 150 people watching him earlier. But aside from that, like, on the normal, you know, on the regular, just the normal open lobby streams and stuff like that, like, we don't really have that many people watching anymore, which is kind of what sucks. Like, even Jack, for instance, like, he's noticed and actually made a video about it, kind of talking about, like, he's noticed that, like, a lot of people just aren't watching Forza right now. Whether that's because it's school, because Forza just isn't as fun as it used to be, whatever the case is. Hopefully that'll change this summer, but like, Jack wants to focus on more IRL content and car videos and stuff like that rather than just Forza, which I kind of want to do the same, because, like, obviously I'm going to go be doing the street races, and I think I might try and go to a car show this Sunday. I don't know if I will, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I don't know. Forza just doesn't have as many people watching as, like, it did back in Horizon 3. Horizon 3 had so many people watching. Granted, the most amount of people I had watching back in the day was 60, and that was during a 50 Lab Goliath stream. So that was huge to me. But now, like, obviously, you know, Mitch and I kind of being at the same, pretty much the same level, you know, I obviously I think his most at one point was like 460, 470 watching at one point. Like, Forza Horizon 4, we were like, holy crap, this is going to do really good for our channels. This is going to blow up our channels. And it had a great start. And then something just, I don't know. Something just happened, and I don't know. People just stopped watching it. It kind of sucks, but oh well. Like, honestly, major grats to Mitch for, like I said, getting 150 viewers earlier today, but, like, honestly, that kind of surprises me. I didn't think there were still that many people who wanted to watch anything Forza related. But hey, you know. Horizon 4, Horizon 3 is dead. Yeah. I want to go back into Horizon 3 at some point and play it again, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll play it once or twice. Getting as many viewers as, like, in August. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm so surprised that you guys are watching right now, to be completely honest with you. I appreciate the support, though. So they took all the fun game modes out already. There's a lot of different things. Like, obviously, like the Horizon 3, let's compare real quick. Horizon 3. Playground maps had different sizes, which gave it a lot more variety, which allowed us to play it for longer and play it more. This just has 5 maps, one size to each map. That's it. We're literally done with that. Like, we're bored. We want something new, which we're not getting anything new. So it's like, you know. Once Horizon 3 dies, Horizon 4 should start getting... Horizon 3 is basically already dead, though. Like, if there's still anyone playing Horizon 3, it's, like, in all reality, probably either because they decided that they don't like Horizon 4, they've had enough of it, and they wanted to, you know, go back for a little bit. Or they just, obviously, you know, just don't have the money for Horizon 4, which that's a very valid reason as well. Look on Apex, thanks, man. You should stream Apex? I don't know. I want to record it. I want to record it instead of stream it, because then I can edit it into like a funny moments montage. I'd love a Pink Slips mode. That'd be interesting. That'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of people who play Horizon 3. Still getting over 200 downloads on Twitch, really? Yeah, maybe we'll go back into Horizon 3 at some point. I swear, if Horizon 3 gets more people watching than Horizon 4, that's just a message. That's just a message to Playground Games, really. Be like, yo, you did something good with this game. You messed up this game. Fix this game, you know? Add a cop mode. See, I will mention that in the video that I'm making about Horizon 4. Street races, I think would be a lot cooler with cops, to be honest with you. It gives it like an actual challenge. And there's a little bit more of a realism factor to it as well, you know? Because, like, I understand that they want this game to be playable by everyone, young, old, whoever. But at the same time, they kind of went a little overboard with it and completely removed any challenge about the game whatsoever, which is just dumb in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know, it's dumb, but... Thank goodness it's spring break now, because I can get back into Apex and not be a bot. I feel it. What does a dev team do after the game drops? Just move on? It makes you wonder, man. It really does. Because, like, I understand their intent of bringing some new stuff, but it's just like, if there's something that you can't do, make it transparent. at least communicate with us and actually, like, they know we want Toyota. We, for the most part, know that we can't have Toyota right now. It just sucks, but just how it is. Obviously, that's the most requested thing to add in Horizon 4, but we just can't have that, you know? But, I don't know. There's just so many different ideas that I've heard from other YouTubers that they just need to do something about it. And, like, with my video that I want to make about Horizon 4, whether it gets a lot of views or not, I just really hope that the right person watches it and actually, like, kind of takes consideration of it. Because there's a lot of good ideas that could fix Horizon 4 and actually make it interesting. And, like, their new UI that they have for the seasonal things, that's definitely a good addition. It kind of, that's like the first good thing that I've seen that, like, keeps you playing, I guess. It kind of makes you feel like, oh, alright, you have 10 things you need to do, you're on the 3rd thing, now you move on to step 4, now you move on to step 5, and it kind of keeps you going. And that's, like, the only thing that they've added so far that's, like, a progression type thing. Otherwise, the game just, you don't have any purpose, really, to play the game. You don't have any purpose to keep playing the game, rather. Because nothing's fresh, nothing makes you want to keep playing. And even just simple changes, like how things look, like the UI for the seasonal things, like that's just something small, but it keeps you playing. So, they could just elaborate on that and keep adding things such as that. It would help. It would definitely help. I think GT Sport has Toyota because it was delayed here. Well, the people who make GT Sport have the license to Toyota for the next, I don't know, sometime this year. Later this year, I think. So, maybe later this year we'll get Toyota in Horizon 4, but I kind of doubt it. But like they said, they don't want to make Horizon 5 just yet. So, maybe we'll see it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, and the location definitely has a lot to do with it as well. Because, like, I noticed this as well. When I was watching Jack's video about how he was mentioning how the location is one thing that kind of set Horizon 4 off from Horizon 3. Think about it. Well, obviously, Horizon 3 is in Australia. Australia is known for its large outbacks. And its never-ending outbacks and just sand and sand dunes and stuff like that. Obviously, that's not all Australia is, but, you know. At the same time, if you think about it, right? Horizon 2. Because Horizon 1, that we're not really going to look at it, you know. It was a good game, but... Horizon 2, you know, you had, like, think of the airport. You could go, you know, 200, 250 miles an hour... and ramp it up those things at the airport, or just, you know, you're going and then you go to that little divot and it launches you up. Fun little things like that, you know, Horizon 4's map does not have. Horizon 3, the sand dunes. Those were fun to launch off of and do some off-roady things with it. Granted, not a lot of people cared about those too much, but I noticed that that was something that was different between Horizon 3 and Horizon 4. Because, like, Horizon 2, you have those big jumps, those big launches. Horizon 3, same thing with the sand dunes, and there was a couple of other spots that were just, that launched you. Horizon 4 just does not have that. It has the beach and some of those little dunes, but that's really not much, you know. How come it's saying that you're browsing cars in Horizon 4? Because technically I'm in Horizon 4 right now, I'm not playing it. Kind of said that I won't be making videos anymore. I wouldn't say quit YouTube, just take a break. It's the best thing you can do. Gonna run Horizon 4 for 2 hours again. Yep, totally. Is that wrong? Not bad. Who's gonna make a video on me this time around? What's up, Dodie? How you doing, my guy? Yeah, more diverse terrain would definitely be, definitely would have been nice for Horizon 4. For sure, for sure. Did they release Forza Street? Nope, not yet. Technically, it hasn't even been announced yet, so... City Horizon 3. Yeah, Surfer's Paradise kind of just I don't know. There was something about it that just made it feel more like a city than Edinburgh does. I understand them wanting to make a game that's basically their where they are, where they live, but at the same time, it's just, you know, it might be something they like, but it's just not something that international players were asking for, really, you know? I don't know. If you say hi to me, I'll ask out my crush. Send it, brother! Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here, though, before I get a ton of videos made about me for talking about Horizon 4. Anyways, so yeah, Fluky, if you wanna hop up on Apex, maybe use Wellfeed or Jacqueline or whoever. If we can't find someone, then I would definitely love to record some funny moments and stuff like that. So. It's the graphics and realism. Yes, Horizon 4 is a absolutely graphically just beautiful game. That's just facts. So, if someone donates, I'll eat a shoe. Reminds me of the one video where it's like, technically it shows you why you shouldn't eat a light bulb or something, and it shows how like your jaw extends and it breaks in your mouth or whatever. But there's one like parody video that was made of where a guy eating a shoe. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But if you don't, then consider yourself lucky, I guess. Already on it? Alright, for sure. See you later, Alice. We'll see, Guy. We'll see how many people we've got. She said yes. Awesome. Sweet, man. Only I could find myself a woman. But no, I don't know when I'll stream Horizon 4 next. It's just, I'm trying to kind of stay away from it a little bit. I guess right now, at least until summertime, I'm just not really going to focus on Horizon 4 too much. Which, I totally could, and just continue to get views and views and views, and, you know, make the cringy content of, like, 50+ leaked cars coming to Forza Horizon 4, because that's all that gets views. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So, I'm just gonna upload what I want, just have fun with it. Because if I don't have fun with it, then it just makes YouTube not fun, and I'm trying to divert myself away from that more than I already have. So, yep, I will, Fluky. As soon as I end the stream, I will. Alrighty, guys. Well, I do appreciate you tuning in, hanging out, checking out the new update, even though, to be completely fair, it was a little less disappointing. I guess the RTR cars are pretty cool. We'll have to see what happens with the Showcase remix. Seems neat, but there's a lot of things that they add that seem neat, but we have to wait and see if it's actually neat. So, you know. Wonder what happened to that E3 game that they announced. See, that's okay. Well, Javi, that's what I was wondering as well. Was that game Forza Street, or was that like a secret Forza game that might be coming out this year, aside from Forza Street? Or some people were telling me that it was a Fable game because I think Playground had something to do with a Fable game, but I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's facts. Because at E3, he said Playground wants to take their open world expertise, which that could mean anything. You know, that could mean a Grand Theft Auto. That could mean Fable. You know, we might just have to wait until E3 this year to find out, but I guess we'll see. Fable was killed off after Fable 3. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to wait until the summer to find out. Anyways, I'm gonna end off the stream. So yeah, I don't know when I'll stream again next, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Give my song a listen. Link in the top of the description. Keep listening it. Keep playing it. Keep listening it. Keep playing it. Leave a like on it if you haven't already. You guys are helping more than you know. We're already on the 3rd page, like I said. So let's try and move up to the 2nd page and keep going up the charts. So just keep playing it. Keep listening to it. Obviously I uploaded it to YouTube, but I would prefer if you listen to it on the website instead, because that obviously helps. So, definitely go do that. So, link in the description, top of the description. go do that. If you want to follow me everywhere else as well, Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. So, yeah. Also, thank you, EGM Gaming, for liking the track. For liking the remix. Appreciate you. Anywho. Stonix, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed, and this is cringy, so I'm gonna stop this. Anyways, so yes, I will, hopefully have some videos coming out soon. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get the funny moments video out sometime soon. Depends on how much footage I get. Like I said, I might be going to a car show this Sunday, so I might like throw together a vlog of that. If I go by myself, it'll just be like a cool little cinematic thing. If I go with a couple of buddies of mine, then it'll be a vlog. We'll see what happens. And then the Forza video will be coming out, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. Because there's a lot of stuff that I have to write down about it, and I kind of just, not gonna lie, kind of haven't wanted to write anything about it, because I just haven't wanted to. Because it just isn't exciting or entertaining at all, so. I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, though, for sure. We'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah. So I will see you guys when I see you guys. I'm gonna try and go live on Twitch a lot more now, though. But like I said, I want to focus on like just funny moments videos. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But just make sure you have notifications for YouTube on. Make sure you follow me on Twitch so you get notification over there. But anyway, stay strong. Just keep pushing forward. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And if you need some AA batteries, I got some here for you. For those of you who commented on the video the other day saying you need AA's. So I got you. I got you. Anyways, later, guys.